guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing our brows. This is probably the first time that I'm actually showing you how I fill in my brows on camera, simply because they take me forever. And I'm not gonna lie, this look did take me forever. I did edit it down time-wise just because, I mean, we're all in quarantine, so my brows are kind of untamed, unkept, ungroomed. And yeah, so it did take me a little bit longer to film this and get it up for you guys, but without further ado, let's actually get into the tutorial. So I'm basically going in with the clear soap bar that I showed you guys a couple frames back. I spray it with just a simple setting spray or water mist that I have on hand, and after that I rub my spoolie on the wet soap bar and I pick up some of the product. Now as I'm doing this, the goal is to one, have a clear soap. Do not try to do this with your Duff bar, it is not going to work. You definitely have to have a clear soap bar, and actually you're basically just grooming and setting your brows and laying the hairs down to kind of have more of a tamed look. So now that our hairs are actually laying down and calm and not so crazy, I'm going to go in with my favorite brow pencil ever. It's by Colourpop. It is their Precision Brow Pencil. It's only $6 and I have it in the shade Black and Brown. Now it's kind of a cool dark brown. It's not exactly black, but it definitely does appear to be, but it's not jet black, if that makes any sense, because for me personally, I like to use dark brown products on my eyebrows just because if I tend to use all black, I look like I painted them on with Sharpies, and that's not cute. So yes, I'm basically just going to take this pencil and I'm going to darken my arch and kind of start forming the shape of the brow that I want. Now this is kind of hard when your brows, like I said, keep on saying, when your brows are not tamed and kind of when you have a lot of hairs underneath and you actually need to get your brows done. Achieving this is a lot harder because you actually have to construct the brow shape on its own. So now that we've defined our arch and kind of created the back end, our tail shape of our brow, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit in the shade Ash Brown. I love this. I've been using this ever since I began makeup. This is the only product that I fill in my brows with. It's literally $5 and it's really good. So you saw me pull up with that, pull up like I'm pulling up somewhere. No, I just want to go outside so bad. No, but I did use the same rose water that I sprayed with the soap. I actually sprayed into like a little dish that I do my makeup with, and I wet my brush, and that is the key to using this powder for me. When I used to use it dry at the beginning, but one day I decided, I was like, hey, let me see if I wet my brush and see if it comes out a little smoother. Girl, I'm telling you, wet your brush and dip it into the powder and you get this you get this cross in between a powder and pomade, so it's not as thick and heavy as a pomade, but it's not as dry as a powder, if that makes any sense. But I guarantee you, if you try it out, if you like it, let me know, because this is my trick for my brows. So now that the end part of the brows are complete, I like to take it actually has two shades in the kit themselves. It has the darker brown and then that medium taupe brown in the center, and then that white of the kit is like a clear gel that I've never used, but I'm basically dipping into the taupe color, that light brown, and I'm filling this in the front of my brows only. Now this kind of gives you the ombre effect in a sense, but not, you know, it doesn't really look like that on my skin, but it does have a lighter brownish color at the front, and then it gets darker as we get closer to the end of the brow. So basically what I'm doing right now, I'm literally lining and creating the front of the brow and giving a little bit more structure and a little bit more shape to the brow itself. So here I'm basically showing you guys that I have created two completely different family members of brows here, and we're going to change that. I'll be right back. I'm going to come back and I'm going to have the Q-tip, and I'm going to basically change the shape of that left brow, well, the right brow with you guys looking at it, and I'm going to change the shape just because I felt like my arch was a little too much and I want to remove some of the product. And this is why I say powder is like your best friend when you're learning how to do your brows, because you can undo mistakes. If I did this with the pomade, I would have easily took half the brow off and then had to redo it. So that's essentially why I love powder. I can literally just undo anything that I did not like upon ending and finishing up my brow. So I'm basically kind of complete with my brows. I'm kind of happy. I'm content, let me say, with the shape that I have. So I'm going to take that spoolie and I'm just going to run it across my brows, so kind of just giving it a final little set. And now this is the part that is key to our quarantine brows. This is key. You are going to take your concealer shade, and basically whatever shade is closest to your foundation, you're going to take that and you're going to conceal underneath your brow, and you're basically going to cover up all of those hairs, all those mistakes that you possibly could have made with the powder. Anything that you want covered, you're basically going to use this concealer. I'm using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the same shade that I always use, dark 46 I believe, and then I'm going to just take a brush, a blending brush, and blend that out. So I'm going to go ahead and give my brows one more brush through and fill in any additional sparse areas with the same Colourpop pencil. And after that's through, we are going to give one final brush and they are done. So this is the final look of my brows. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you guys in my next video.